Hey guys, this is the Yard King. Help me out, like, comment, and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. I just want to give you a few updates on the lawn, and just want to talk to you about some exciting things. Here is my peach tree, and I didn't think this thing was going to be pollinated. It is a self-fertile variety, but there was no bees out. So I'm not sure if the wind is just moving and that helps it to get pollinated. But I did not hand pollinate this, and they are just, I mean, they're everywhere. I'm gonna have to thin out later on, maybe not quite yet, but they're everywhere. And hopefully this will be the first year that my tree will keep them. If it doesn't keep them this year, surely it will keep them next year. But that is exciting. It's exciting that I got some fruit here. All right, so that's something to keep in mind. And a few other updates here. Of course, we got, I think this is a brown turkey. At least Walmart said it was a brown turkey. It's leafing out. And this one came from a pot, Desert King. It's leafing out. So hopefully I'll get a fig off of this one. I'm really hoping I get a fig off this one. This is Celeste. It's starting to bud now pretty good. This one I planted late last week, or was it? I can't remember. It was late last week or earlier this week. But it's not happening yet. My persimmons is leafing out. And my other persimmons from Rain Tree, I got a Nikita's gift on the way. It was one of the cheaper, smaller pots. It'll probably take forever to grow. It's on the way, I got, according to the email. And this little booger, the Toka, it does in fact have some plums on here. I'm sure it's going to drop it. The tree is way too little to be holding a plum. But they did have a few little bitty plums on here. So that is kind of exciting to see. But this one is the one that I've really been surprised at. Let me see. Look at this big old honking fella. There's over 20 here. And I mean, it just seemed like yesterday, it seems like they almost doubled in size just from yesterday. They are so much bigger than they were just a couple days ago. And I'm not sure here, you can see they're all over the place. Look at these, just in clusters. Now again, if it drops these, I mean, it's fine. This will be going on its third year. Let's go ahead and pull this off here. We don't need this. I'll have to cut it later. This will be going on its third year. So if it culls this, that's fine. I didn't expect anything, but it would be kind of cool to be able to get some fruit here. Look at all these, man. Not sure if you can see it, but they're like a whole bunch. They're just clustered everywhere. So, yeah, that's exciting. And they're getting big fast. I'm wondering if these are going to be some, these are what you call Ruby Sweet. So that's exciting. Santa Rosa, nothing, but this is only a second year tree. It didn't have much flowers. After this tree finishes flowering, because you can tell that it is starting to finish, but there's still, see, look, those ones are finished, but those ones are still going on. So once it's completely finished flowering sometime next week, I'm gonna go ahead and spray all my trees for mildew. So I want to get that before it gets too hot and too humid for the season. I was super excited because I counted over 200 blooms on this tree, but it hasn't quite gotten that much. But we got some cherries here. I counted like a little over 20. Maybe I'm missing some because some of these buds still may come out as flowers. This is my Concord. No flowers yet. That one I got $3 at Walmart. Nothing yet. Maybe it's dead, maybe it's not. And this one right here, I got the Tractor Supply. It better be alive because that one was full price. And that's a Mount Etna type Chicago Hardy fig. So anyhow, I felt like it was pretty interesting that I've got some fruit. You know, guys, just get started. If you have a piece of property, you're blessed. You know, if you don't have, you rent, man, put something in a pot and put it on your balcony. But it's nice to be able to look and see things grow, and it takes time. This takes time. This is a second-year plant here. This is a Italian honey fig. It's starting to leaf out as well. And there's actually inside the greenhouse there, I have one that I just put in the pot and there's nothing happening. Then I have a brown turkey in the pot, at least it's supposed to be a brown turkey in a pot. And that one is starting to grow. And I got 3 violet de Bordeaux, and nothing. There's no growth inside a greenhouse. I'm nervous that they're dead, but I put them in the same shed I put all the other ones at. You know, here's another one I put in the shed. This is a Black Mission, and I was nervous that maybe it was about to die, but look at there. It's just starting to grow. Has some leaves here. Just starting to leaf out. So anyhow, yeah, just put something in pots, put something in the ground. It's a lot of fun. 3-4 years, I'm gonna be having so much fruit. I'm gonna be handing it out. I'm gonna be putting in the freezer. It's gonna be really interesting. It'll also be interesting if these ends up, these little buds here, I think these actually might be gonna be fruits. Because the reason I think that is I've noticed when it doesn't get pollinated, these stems right here, they turn yellow. And if they are pollinated and they're gonna fruit out, they kind of stay green. So I'm willing to bet these are fruited out. This is a European plum. It is a Victoria plum. It's one of the most popular plums in England. But again, I'm not worried about it because if I just want the tree to grow. This is the second year. So I don't have expectations that it's going to grow this year. So anyhow, guys, get started. Enjoy your weekend. Like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.